Have a look here at this video by, I believe, the Score. I believe I used to watch them a lot. The Score Esports. It's a YouTube channel. As always, when it comes to every content that I view on my YouTube channel, there's a very big disclaimer on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. There's a huge disclaimer. I'm gonna say it out loud. Watch their content over my content. I'm just watching their content. So if you want to go support them. It's very important that I mention this, but this is a video about Valve doing what Valve does best. We're gonna pop these bad boys up, and we're gonna listen.
Valve just dropped one of the most baffling updates in Counter-Strike history. Not only did it break spraying badly enough that both fans and
Agreed. I hate it.
pros complained until Valve scrambled to fix it, they also dropped an insane new way to squeeze more money out of us.
I'm opening it.
Wait.
Tempting, but no.
What is this?
I got.
Okay, that's a nice looking AK though. Sorry, I'm just going and cleaning my glasses real quick, but what the hell is that? Why am I so orange? Let me quickly fix my orangeness. I mean, you guys tell me I'm orange! Dude, I think I have a... Oh, that's so much worse. This is much better. Never mind, I look pretty. Alright, I'll have to fix that coloring at some point. Anyway... Nice AK, gotta give it. It really looks cool. Yeah. What is this? What is this? What? Let me go to my mouse. What is that? What is that? What is this? This is just not Counter-Strike. It's not Counter-Strike.
It's essentially a deal or no deal style skin collection where you pay Daddy Valve directly. Potentially exorbitant amounts of money. Show me the money! No one asked for this. Literally, no one likes it.
Yes.
So why the hell did they do it?
Money. Money. Money.
Listen, CS has had its fair share of shitty updates in the past. And it's pretty much an unwritten rule that Valve will break something while attempting to fix something else, or add a new feature. And that's pretty much exactly what happened with this new update titled Show Off. It's not all bad though. There is a new feature that lets you view your teammates' full loadouts, so if you ever wanted to judge randoms for their skin choices, you can now do that freely and with even more precision. They've also added a zoom-in feature when inspecting skins, which is a nice quality of life touch. Oh, and Nade's got a sound design buff, which is pretty sweet.
Before we get into today's video, I'd like to thank our.
I'm gonna pause your butt over there. I'm gonna say, There is cool sounds with the new sound update. I have played Counter-Strike, but I've not been playing it specifically live or much. Like last night, I played a little bit with friends actually. They wanted to play, and I was like, yeah, sure, let's play some CS. And the noise, like the smoke sounds pretty cool. The molly sounds decent. It just has a weird, like, I don't know how to explain it. It has a weird sound to it. And then there is just the unclipping of the grenade just is so wrong. Like I can see where they're going, but they just gotta play with it just a tad bit more and really feel it out. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. But
Our sponsor, Gigabyte. Experience a whole new level of gaming with the Gigabyte MO32U monitor. Its 32-inch QD OLED display delivers stunning 4K visuals with exquisite color vibrancy and deep contrasts. But of course, looks aren't everything. With a lightning-fast 0.03 millisecond response time and 165 Hz refresh rate, you also get the ultra-smooth, lag-free gameplay every gamer dreams of. Plus, HDMI 2.1 support ensures you're ready for that next-gen console dominance. So, if you're looking to elevate your gaming setup without breaking the bank, check out the Gigabyte MO32U gaming monitor over at Amazon. And now let's get back to
I'm
today's
sorry.
video.
I'm just fixing
Now,
something
there
here.
is one more pretty cool addition, something called CS Script, a
Oh, yeah.
JavaScript-based scripting system that gives map makers new tools to play with. Valve even dropped a new map to show off what's possible. As a result, we now canonically know which weapons correspond to which chess pieces, which has been a burning question of mine for years. Jokes aside, this could be a big win. As I've said before, custom maps and modes, the lifeblood of CS, have been struggling since CS2's launch. So hopefully this is a step in the right direction. But now, let's get to the shit. In an attempt to add, quote, various improvements to sub-tick shooting consistency, Valve seemingly broke spraying in CS2, which drew the ire of pretty much everyone, including literal pros like Nico, who said, how can they make this game feel even worse every fucking time? This shit show could have been its own video, but Valve were pretty quick and seemingly fixed the issue. And honestly, when it comes to this game and this company, it's best to just move on and focus on the existing problems. Like, in my opinion, the brand new Genesis.
Absolutely agree. Because they just tend to just bring the new problem every single time. My monitor is so in a weird position. Like it's actually in screen.
Skin collection, because this wouldn't be an update.
But I don't agree. I don't like what Valve's doing.
This consists of 17 new skins, including the Prime Vandal, that you can receive via weekly drops, like we've, of course...
Is it just me, or that AK looks superbly Valorant? The next thing they need to do is make it shoot pew pew.
...in the past.
They're getting there.
It doesn't work like that at all, really. Instead of randomly getting a skin, Valve had to introduce an entirely new gambling mechanic, the Genesis Uplink Terminal, which is basically an iPad where you talk to the arms dealer. Remember that guy? Now, you can unlock it for free, but here's the catch. The arms dealer offers you a random skin from this collection. If you like it, then you can buy it directly from Valve. If not, you can decline and get another offer. You get 5 offers total, but if you reject all 5, it breaks the terminal and you need to get another one to try again. Some compared it to Valorant's Night Market, but it's not that at all. This is just straight up deal or no deal, and I can't begin to explain how insane that is. What made CS's skin economy so unique is that it functioned like a player-driven free market. Prices were set by us, the community. Don't get me wrong, buying a key is also directly paying Valve, but that is a...
Yeah, that's true. You're basically paying Valve when you buy a key, but it at least didn't feel like you're getting ripped off. But that's my opinion. This is what this, for me, is ripping people off.
Set price, and it's been the status quo since skins were introduced. This, Valve is just slapping a price on a skin and saying take it or leave it. And as I'm sure everyone has seen by now, while some skins can be under $1, at least one user...
The thing is that they're also not giving you like a fair little option. Let me get into it for a second. So Valve gives you this term. The terminal opens, this gun dude gives you a chatter, you talk to him, you hear him out, he does his thing, but my goodness, then you have to pay for the skin, which is like, okay, cool, you pay directly with Valve, they get the direct proceeds. Very nice, very nice. I get what you're trying to do there, sure. But, I mean, you end up basically paying to pay. What? Like, that doesn't make sense. Whatever Valve was thinking when they did this, I don't think that was a good option, but some guy in a desk did. And he said, oh, we're gonna make money, man. You had no idea. Just don't support this shit. Sorry, I'm gonna be that guy. Don't support this.
Was offered a red M4A4 for $1,600.
And
images like that raise some very important questions. Like, who the fuck has that kind of money sitting in their Steam wallet? Sure, it gives you a few days to decide what you want to do, but what world are you going to upload $1,600 to Steam just like that? No. Especially when you have no real idea how much the resale value is going to end up being. Which brings us to the other question. How are they coming up with these prices? As Aqua showed on Twitter, Valve says, quote, prices are global and adjusted automatically based on demand for each item in this collection. Okay, but adjusted from what? The collection just came out. There's not enough market data to accurately gauge the demand. So in my eyes, Valve either sets a price and has the resales adjusted from there, or they're basing the price off of what? One or two that happened to be sold shortly after the update actually came out. And I don't know which reality is worse, because they both sound like scams.
Exactly.
And this is during
yeah.
a time where whiteouts are selling for over $1,000. You can argue that $1,600 for a red is actually fair, considering what a red from a new case would probably go for these days, but who asked for this?
No.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think Valve made this for us. I think they made it for themselves. Valve has been making changes to the skin market for years now because apparently the $1 billion they made off keys wasn't enough. Look, the free market got out of control and skins skyrocketed. We're seeing the worst of it right now, but Valve wanted a piece of that, so they found new ways to keep our money within the Steam ecosystem. Buying stars to spend on collections, trade protection, and now this. More ways to spend money on skins without buying them for money.
Yeah, so the thing that I personally feel is the stars was a good update. I like the whole you buy something, you get some stars playing the game. That makes the game worth play. That makes it like I'm gonna play tonight because I would like to at least like have fun, play with friends, and get some stars, and I can get some skins. There are ways for you to play and get kind of like your way back with that. That's for me, that is fine. I'm happy with the star system. I've always been happy with the star system since it launched. This is something completely unhinged, and I just don't like it. And I think, in general, there could be some out there that do, but I personally think do not support it, do not stand for this shit, because once they get a go ahead to continue doing this, it's gonna get worse.
Another player,
They're gonna
or
do
at the very
something
least,
way
a
over
third-party
top.
website. I've seen some threads of people suggesting that Valve might actually make more money from traditional cases than they do with this new system. But that again begs the question, what is the point? To get around certain gambling laws in other countries? That sounds like just as cynical as an answer. Listen, I might be overreacting, but it just honestly seems ridiculous to me why they would do this. And I would love to get a better explanation from Valve regarding what their thought process is. This feature doesn't seem to be in service of players whatsoever. And if they called it Genesis because this is just the beginning, defending their actions is going to become nearly impossible in the future. As to where these skin prices go from here, I have no clue. It's too early to tell. And if they're determined by supply and demand, we'll just have to wait and see until more resales or pulls go through. But that also means that if right now you get a $1,600 skin offer, you have no idea if you're sitting on a gold mine or a sinking ship with only a few days to decide.
Yeah, no, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. There's no way I'm gonna do that. That is just